Hey guys, what's up? Queenykaay here. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is all about the essential things that I think are necessary for your natural hair journey. So if you've just gotten a big chop or if you're just trying to get a grasp on how to manage your hair. So I'm going to go down a list of what I think is the most important styling tools and products that every natural girl should have. And these are just my essential natural girl things. I just feel like every single girl who has natural hair should have these things or have it in some form. Not everything that I have, but you know, have that thing but in what works for your hair, if that makes sense. Okay, so the first thing on my list is a good deep conditioner. So for the longest time I neglected deep conditioning and I just used a regular conditioner, but I started investing in getting a good deep conditioner and it has changed my hair completely. So I think that because curly hair is so prone to dryness, it is so important that we try to moisturize it and condition it as much as we can. And having a deep conditioner is the best way to do that. So of course, invest in a good deep conditioner. That is super, super, super important in keeping your hair nice and healthy. The second thing I think every natural girl should have is a good shampoo that doesn't frizz and tangle your hair. A lot of the time some shampoos can clean your hair so much and give it that squeaky clean feeling, and after that your hair is usually tangled and frizzy and then you have to use a bunch of other products to undo that whole mess. So find a shampoo that doesn't tangle and frizz your hair. So then after you're done washing your hair, it's so much easier to style and manage for the rest of the week. The third thing I would recommend having is a good leave-in conditioner, because every day you have to kind of bring your curls back to life. It's good to have leave-in conditioner and some water just to kind of re-moisturize your hair as much as you can. The fourth thing I think everyone should have is a good detangler. Whether you're using a wide tooth comb, your fingers, or a detangling brush, you should have a good technique and a good way of detangling your own hair. Personally, I like to use my detangling brush. I will put all the details in the description box, but that's just how I like to detangle my hair. But if you do not have a process of detangling, that's something that you definitely need to work out, so then you can minimize any shedding if you're not detangling properly, and then you can manage your hair a lot easier. Number 5. So the fifth thing I want to talk about is investing in some good oils. Not every single oil, you don't need every single oil, but what works for your hair. Of course, you might have to shop around and see what actually works, but some of my favorites are the oils that are supposed to be oils that can actually penetrate your hair a little more than most, or the ones that are closest to our natural hair oils, which I have heard is jojoba oil and coconut oil. So I don't know much about anything else. Those are the two that I mainly use. I use jojoba oil and coconut oil to moisturize my hair a little bit because it does give it shine, and apparently it does actually penetrate the hair follicles. Like, no, is that the word? The hair shaft? The hair shaft? I don't know. So those are the two oils that I actually use to treat my hair, and then everything else usually goes on my scalp. So if you want to know which oils I use in my whole routine, I will have that in the description box down below. The sixth thing I want to talk about is styling tools. So the top styling tools that I feel like everyone needs is a good bristle brush to lay your edges, girl, and some perm rods, because not everyone has a perfect full head of curls that doesn't have any, I don't know, some people do, but these have saved my life. So as you can see in the front of my hair, my curls are a little bit looser, and perm rods save my life when I'm doing set styles, wash and goes, whatever. If a piece of my hair doesn't want to curl, I just stick them in there and then they dry, and then you take them out and it looks exactly like your regular curl pattern. So you can get different size of perm rods and you can choose the size that matches your curl. So that has helped me a lot in kind of blending my hair all together, even when there is a little bit of damage. Another styling tool, I guess you could call it, that I feel like everyone obviously needs is a spray bottle. Every day you should be moisturizing your hair with water and some sort of something. So having a spray bottle that contains water with some oil and a leave-in conditioner and making your own concoction that you spray in your hair every day is a great way to take care of your hair. Or just having water in your spray bottle and using your other products separately is also perfectly fine. So those 3 tools I feel like everyone should have, and it makes life so much easier. The 7th thing that I feel like everyone should really invest in or just use, it's not expensive or anything, but is an alcohol-free gel. So Something like aloe vera gel is amazing because it is a natural gel. It doesn't have any additives. You can grow it yourself. You can buy it at the grocery store, or you can get it in a bottle that's already like packaged. But I think it's also always good to have, because using gels that always have alcohol in it dries out your hair, so you kind of need to take a break from that. But of course you want to be able to style your hair some days, or sometimes you want to wear a slick ponytail but you don't want to do all the damage. It's good to have a gel that doesn't contain alcohol, so you can have those styles without the damage and the drying effects. So those are a few of the things that I think everyone should have. These are the bare minimum, like the basic things. So I'm gonna leave all my deep conditioners, my shampoo, my conditioner, and the oil and everything that I use in the description box so you guys can see and check it out and kind of, I don't know, maybe try those things out if you want. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and please don't forget to thumbs up, leave me comments down below, let me know what you use that you think that I should try out for myself. I love finding new tricks and trying things out. And if you haven't subscribed, again, please subscribe and thumbs up this video. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you in my next video on Sunday. Bye!